Almost 18% of Virginia residents live in an area where there's no easy access to healthy food, according to a new study authorized by the Virginia General Assembly. The U.S. Department of Agriculture calls these locations food deserts.
Where the nearest grocery store might be 4 or 5 miles away, where about 50% of residents lack access to their own transportation, 80% of households, single mother households. So we're talking about an hour and 15, hour and 30-minute bus ride to the nearest grocery store. And all the while, you're going to be very close to corner stores, fast food restaurants, cheaper in some cases, and certainly more convenient, easier to access unhealthy options for folks living in these communities.
Dominic Barrick's been working to bring healthy foods to areas like these for several years as the director of Shalom Farms in Goochland County. Last year, Shalom Farms donated 72,000 pounds of food with the help of individual, church, and corporate volunteers and supporters.
All of our food goes straight into urban Richmond. Half goes to Feed More, which is with the Central Virginia Food Bank, and the other half goes into these neighborhoods like Churchill, where we are now, into after-school programs, into cooking classes, into nutrition programs, into our youth-run farm stands, our prescription produce programs, into a variety of feeding and food programs that help hopefully address this complex problem in a variety of ways.
Barrett says the term food desert doesn't really describe the wide variety of challenges many people face to get healthy food. For instance, rural Virginians often live too far away from a full grocery store, while urban Virginians might live much closer, but the bigger stores have all moved out of the neighborhood. It's a complex problem that his organization and others like the Virginia Food Council and the Farm Bureau are working to address. One answer could be the growing trend of urban agriculture, actually growing food in urban areas. But Barrett says that is much more than just a few garden plots in the city.
Urban agriculture can be an opportunity to grow that healthy food right in the communities that we work in. It can be an opportunity for folks to learn about growing food and to learn where their food comes from. It can also be a community development opportunity. It can be a chance for folks in a neighborhood to come together and to build relationships around that garden. And then more and more we're seeing people use urban agriculture as an economic development tool, as a job creator and as a wealth creator. We can see in many of these particularly low-income communities with lots of vacant land, it can be an opportunity to grow and sell food to generate income.
The Virginia Urban Agriculture Summit set for April 15th and 16th in Lynchburg, Virginia, to bring together many of the players hoping to address the challenge of food deserts. Anyone interested in hunger and healthy foods, as well as growing food in urban areas, is welcome to attend. Growing local food is just part of the answer.
When we say access, it's often about ease of access. How easily can we get to that food or get to that opportunity? And so our farm, it's somewhat close. We're a peri-urban farm, about 40 minutes from the city of Richmond. But the closer we can grow that food and the closer that food is to the people who are eating it, the better for the environment, the better for their bodies, and the better chance they are to engage in that process.
And if you're interested in volunteering to help Shalom Farms or any other local urban agriculture operation, go to their website at shalomfarms.org. In Richmond, Virginia, I'm Norm Hyde.